Hello everybody, Nathaniel from RCInsight here, and in today's video I am going to be ranking every single LEGO Star Wars diorama set in the diorama collection. This is a sub-theme of LEGO Star Wars sets that I really like. It started last year with 3 diorama sets and has continued this year with 2 more, and since the 2 newest recently hit stores and were available to purchase, I thought now would be a good time to give you my favorites, rank them in order from worst to best. So let's not waste any more time with this and jump straight into it. And as always with ranking videos, this is just my opinion. There is no right or wrong answer to this. I'd love to know which dioramas are your favorite. Please do let me know in the comments down below. So moving on to the rankings now, starting off at number 5, we have the Endor Speeder Chase diorama. Now, this is a set that when it was first announced, I was really excited for it, but with 608 pieces, 3 minifigures, and retailing for $80 in the US, $100 in Canada, man, does this set end up feeling lackluster. Now, this set I feel like has so much potential, and it gets let down by the design. It's the design just falters. I really like the speeder bikes, and that's about the only thing I like here. The Endor Forest itself feels really barren. It's not nearly as lush or colorful as I would have hoped for. The trees are actually not really a great design in my opinion. I think there's certainly a lot more you could do with them. For an 18+ set, these trees feel really cheap almost. I really don't like that. This one definitely manages to miss the mark completely for me, and when you throw on top of that an absolutely outrageous price, I mean, when you just look at this set, it is not a $80 or $100 set. I mean, it's just not. I look at this and I would pay maybe $50 for it. That's the value I see here. So yeah, this is definitely a disappointment. After the Endor Speeder Chase, though, the other 4 I all really like. So coming in at number 4, we have the Death Star Trash Compactor diorama. And this is one that I really like. I think it looks fantastic with 802 pieces and 6 minifigures. This is a really cool looking set. I love the way they've done the garbage in the trash compactor. I love how it actually has a play feature where the walls can compress. So in terms of overall display value, this is pretty good, I think. I really like a lot of the minifigures, and even the price to piece ratio itself isn't awful at $90 for those 802 pieces. It's $120 in the US. That's $120 in Canada, so it feels a little pricier. But where this one really falls short again is the perceived value. Even though there is the piece count here, it doesn't look like an 802 piece set. When I look at it, it doesn't look like a $90 set to me, or over $100 in Canada. I just don't see that value for this display piece, this size of set. Again, this one I could see maybe being like worth $60 as opposed to the Endor Speeder Chaser as I see $50. I could see this as a $60 set. I definitely don't see it as a $90 to $120 set. That's just not the value I see here. So everything else about this set I really like, but there's got to be some way that I separate it from the ones above it. And so even though the design here is solid like the top 3, it's the price that brings it down a little bit. And then coming in at number 3, we have the Death Star Trench Run diorama. Now this set has no minifigures, 665 pieces, and it retails for $70 in the US, $90 in Canada. So we're getting into much better price to piece ratios here. I feel like the value is a lot better. This is one of the diorama collection sets that I currently own as well. I've got it built up on my shelf, and this was a really fun build. There's lots of cool building techniques here, and just the detail for the trench run, that's what really gets me. This is microscale. It's the only set in the diorama collection that is microscale. I don't mind that one bit. I think the microscale ships look good. I think it creates a very convincing display with them. They did a great job on designing the microscale ships, but where I really am sold on this is just the level of detail for the trench itself. LEGO did such a great job using so many great elements to make something that doesn't just look drab and boring. I mean, the presentation of this set looks fantastic. The way this set comes together as a final product, I think, looks amazing. And it just has got that better price point as well. It feels like a better value set. So that gets it up to 3rd place. Then coming in at number 2, our honorable mention, our runner-up, it's the Emperor's Throne Room Diorama, one of the other new sets from this year. It has 807 pieces and retails for $100 in the US, $130 in Canada, and the price is definitely steep here. In fact, I'd say the price is what keeps it down at number 2, because much like some of the previous sets, while this is a great looking set, to me it looks like something that's a $70 or an $80 set, not an $100 set. However, this is an excellent recreation of the scene from Return of the Jedi. So there's a lot to like here, including like a new custom hairpiece for Luke. I'm not going to unpack the minifigures too much. A lot of YouTubers have already talked about that this year, but there are some of those little details that I really appreciate about this set, and that does bring the value up a little bit, having those custom minifigures for this set. But just the overall design for this set looks so incredibly accurate and well done for what it's trying to recreate. There's some incredible building techniques that are used here, especially for the window. I think they do an excellent job with that. And the Emperor sitting in the window, it looks so good. I really love the way they've done that design. You've got funky angles, you've got like clips and all sorts of stuff going on there. And the final product looks really, really, really good. You also have those little computer consoles that look great as well. Yeah, just the execution here is spot on, and because it's such an iconic scene as well, it really just ends up working. The price to me is the only drawback here. Like I said, it doesn't feel like it's that $100 price, but everything else is perfectly executed in this set. Coming in at number 1, though, is going to be the Dagobah Jedi Training Diorama. And quite honestly, this one's kind of the least diorama-esque of them all, with 3 minifigures if you count R2-D2. It has 1,000 pieces and retails for $90, $120 in Canada. So you have a great price-to-piece ratio on this one. Just by far the best price value of any of the diorama sets, and it also feels the biggest of the diorama sets too. So it's not just that you're getting more pieces here, it actually feels like a set that has that piece count as well. To me, it's the only one that really feels appropriately priced. It feels like it's worth the cost on the box, and so that is really meaningful for starters. But then on top of that, the design here is just great. Yoda's hut looks fantastic. It's the best version of Yoda's hut we've gotten as Lego fans. The little details like the X-Wing just sticking out of the swamp, I mean, that's fantastic. That's so well done. It's those subtle little things that are the highlights of this set to me. I think the X-Wing sticking out of the swamp that might be my favorite part of this set. It's really well done. The tree design in the background looks great. It really captures that Dagobah swamp feel again. If you compare it to the absolutely horrendous trees in the Endor diorama, it's just a difference that is night and day. Everything about this set is done well and executed to perfection, and as a result, it is undoubtedly number 1 on my LEGO Star Wars diorama ranking. I'm going to leave this ranking video off here though, guys. That is my ranking for the LEGO Star Wars diorama collection. Let me know your guys' rankings down below. If you liked this video, please leave a like. It's a great way for you to show your support and let me know that you like this kind of content. I am planning to make more ranking videos in the future, so if this is something that interests you, please do like and subscribe as well, so that you will not miss those future ranking videos when they come out, because I have a lot of ideas for them. I'm really looking forward to making them. They're a lot of fun to do, so you can expect more of that in the near future. That's going to do it for this one, though. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you all in the next one.